Guys, welcome to my first Minecraft video. As you can see, that was pretty quick. There you go, went forwards and backwards. I'll be right. So now I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna make a redstone clock. Oh, my recording device isn't that good. But yeah, so this redstone clock is a simple one. I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong. There you go. And so the first thing you're gonna need to make this next thing, and this is a automated cobblestone generator, or whatever you want to generate. Say you have wood, a wood farm. Let me get the tree. Say you have a wood farm. Let's just say you have oak trees. You got 2 trees. Now this tutorial is gonna help you fully automate. What I mean is, you only need 2 blocks of dirt for this. You're gonna need a bunch of iron though. Why would you need 2 blocks of dirt? Well, you may ask why 2 blocks of dirt. Well, the dirt is for the trees, and this isn't really gonna be too complicated. However, it's gonna be a little complicated. You're gonna want to be able to get in there, but so you just want to see how big of a tree you plan on growing, and that depends on the size that you're gonna make this. But you're gonna fill the floor entirely with these connected, all going into chests. Now, the chest is just for storage. This is gonna, hopefully, if it works, this is gonna get you your items. However, if it doesn't work, then I'm sorry, but you messed up somewhere. That's the only thing I can say is you messed up somewhere. Because I've tested this before, and if I'm doing this correctly, it should work. Also, I have a new technique for recording my videos. The last one was not as efficient. I couldn't actually play the game. It had to be something like podcasting. So now I can do tutorials and gameplay. Simple, basic gameplay. So, as you can see, I'm not going to cut anything out. If you'd like me to, start cutting more stuff out than I already would. Then, if you would like me to start cutting stuff out and playing some survival mode and cutting stuff out, well, that would take a long time. I play max of 2 hours usually a day. So I'm gonna put another tree in here, right over here. So I'm gonna need to expand this. Not backwards, but out to the side. If you guys want to see more or less, please let me know. And by more, I mean more gameplay. I can only make 15-minute videos, so by more gameplay, I mean more of me actually playing the game. Or do you want to see me grind for some materials? Or do you want to see me play a server? I have plenty of those that I could show you, but now typically for the small trees like I have it, now this is going to be a little complicated, okay? So this may or may not work. So this is just how to automate your collection system. You don't feel like collecting it. This is for a wood farm. This is what you would do. However, for a cobblestone farm, I have a pretty simpler, but also just as complicated. It's going to take more. It's going to take redstone, a redstone comparator, redstone repeater if you want to make a clock out of it. By that I mean if you want to slow it down by doing this and maxing them out, that's how you... Let me just show you something. This will slow down the signal. Now right now this is, I'm not going to show you much, but this is also another type of clock. This one you do not need a redstone comparator for, which honestly, if you don't know how to make one, this is a big use because this is useful because this slows it down. This actually is a clock, not what we call a clock, an actual clock. You can set it up so every so often. So I'm gonna use brick for this. You can use any non-burning block. So you're gonna want to make your basic you're gonna want to make, yeah, that's it. You're gonna want to make your basic stone generator, cobblestone generators. But with a twist. Right where they meet, right where they make the... don't want that looking out. Right where they make the stone. Now this won't generate it as in, it'll auto-collect it for you. This will generate it as in, you'll have it to collect, but it'll have a row, but you'll have a lot more of it. So I'm gonna make it have a time limit to every so often. Oh no. I'm gonna do this. This is just gonna slow it down a bit. This has to be on that, though, for this to work at all. However, these can be on max. The first block here cannot be on max, so... I mean, yeah, this cannot be on max. So this is just another, and then see, another stone generates. What that should do is, if I do this correctly, now depending on how quick this goes, it might lag. Yeah, this doesn't always work. Oh, you're supposed to use a non-sticky piston, I forgot. Non-sticky, you cannot use a sticky piston for this. Also, it'll mess up the whole thing. I may have messed up here. Don't worry. Don't worry, it's all okay. That just gives me a little bit more of a stall. Oh, and you have to have a couple of these in between. So now it should work. No. I have to move this back some more. I apologize for my tutorial being so short, probably. It will be. But so right here right here is gonna start this. See, I was going a little too quick. And eventually this will, see how that keeps going? That's what the clock does. Like, say I added this and destroyed this. The clock should keep going. But it doesn't. It doesn't have any more signal. It doesn't have redstone with more signal. See, now this is where it messes up. See, now if I take you away, this is going to need to be a little more complicated. As you can see, there you go. But it'll stop here, so... So this is the most essential part to most working clocks. I'll put this under redstone and stuff. Redstone, Minecraft. I'm gonna put this under Minecraft. How to. Oh, and for this, as you can tell, I just built an arch. And look at this. This is how I placed the rails to make it actually able to fail, I guess you could say. Now, you may be asking, well, what about with a rail? What if I want a rail to randomize its own? Say you want